So what's up, dudes, dudettes, and everybody in between? Welcome to my channel where I talk mainly about fundamental investing, and my goal is to help 1,000 people manage $10,000. So today I am going to look at my active watch list. I'm probably going to do this every week just to give you a sense of what I'm looking at. So these are the tickers, and the only one I have a position in is this, the AUD, Euro AUD, and as you can see I'm down quite a bit. I'm down about 1,002, so that's about 3% of my account. Okay, and I'm looking at the technicals here. Okay, I went in on this position because my impression was during the Italian election that who people thought was going to win wasn't going to win, and that did indeed happen. However, if you look at the market, the euro still kind of screamed a little bit higher. I was expecting a double top kind of correction here, so all the way back down. But that didn't happen, so what ended up happening, it came back up. I bought another position somewhere around here, came back down, so over here I was like, okay, I'm going to keep this going because I think this level won't hold, and of course it went back up. So I had two positions open, but I closed one at break even because I wasn't very convinced looking at the price action, and luckily I did, because if not I'll be down even more. So now we are here. So the question now is what to do next. Is my thesis still hold true? So the answer to that is yes, because when I look at the Italian elections, and I was looking through this yesterday, I still think that there is going to be some tailwinds when it comes to EU committee members trying to make decisions. So I'm still quite confident of this thesis. The euro, in my opinion, the only one has benefited is really Germany. The other countries have all had a hard time. So why have I been wrong so far? There are two reasons. One is, if you look at the euro currency in general, it has really spiked up this strength, and this is also because the US dollar has come down quite a bit. Okay, so there is some correlation there, like the US dollar and the euro strength here and there. But yeah, this is where we're at now. So I believe that the US dollar is heading higher, because if you look at this correction, it's quite a significant correction. Well, it's not even a correction, it's just a downward trend. This you can argue is a small correction, but we haven't really had anything really significant. See, the 38.2 on the Fips wasn't touched. If we look at this, we haven't even reached 23.6. So what happens in Elliott wave theory is you don't expect the market to head down one direction. It goes like that, like that, like that, like that, like that, and then it continues this downtrend. You don't rarely see a one directional. But having said that, we have seen it before, but under different circumstances. Under normal circumstances, rarely. So my argument right now is that for this Euro Oz, it's probably not going to hold. I think we will come back down a little bit, and as you can see, there's a pretty significant resistance here as well at the 62 level. So I'm hoping for a reversal somewhere around here. I'm probably going to buy into another position. What I am waiting for is really this, the DeMark indicators. So those of you who don't use DeMark is actually a really good indicator. I only have a 1 count right now, so the combo uses 13 and the regular uses 23 candles in total. So I'm waiting for 2 more candles and then I will short this again. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing for the Euro Aussie. So dollar CAD. Okay, dollar CAD, I think I missed the boat on this one. You see, what happened is I was actually long somewhere around here, and again somewhere around here, and I stopped. I kind of broke even a little bit, and then I just took a little bit of profit somewhere around here. Oh, sorry, it should be around here. I just took a little bit of profit because I wasn't seeing the kind of momentum I was hoping to see, and of course it just ripped higher. I learned a really important lesson when it comes to macro trading, is that I need to size my positions correctly, and I need to hold fast my thesis. I sold out of this thesis, if you look at my wall, because I was looking at the GDP data and didn't quite give me what I wanted. So I kind of sold out of that position. Let's see. can't remember what it is, but I did sell out this position. Am I willing to go back in? Not at the moment. I don't have any conviction from a technical perspective to go back in on this, so I'm just going to leave it as it is, and if it corrects further, if we come back down to somewhere maybe here, then I'll buy again. But right now at this levels, no real conviction, have to say. I am wondering if the GDP data will continue to give me some indication that the housing market is slowing down, then maybe I'll go for a long. But at these levels, I don't have any conviction, especially the short term. So I'm going to leave this as it is and take it as a missed opportunity, but I am monitoring for a chance to go back in. Okay, China 50. This one's interesting. So, as you can see, we had a major drop. So if you correspond this to the SPX, let's change this to a line. Is it C? We can see that there is some corresponding drops. Of course, the Chinese stock market is a little bit more volatile, so these drops are met by even further drops in the US Chinese stock market, and the recovery is met by not so good recovery. So now we're back down here. Question is, do I want to go long here? I actually do want to go long here. There is this head and shoulder formation here that I have seen people talk about, you know, just here and here. So in theory, this should come back down. Let's see. So you should see a movement like somewhere like this. And this is based on very regular technical indicators. But I'm not so convinced of this because the US is already recovering, and I don't think this is the big one that takes us down. Last night we had a big jump in the S&P, the Dow Jones, and the NASDAQ. Even though Facebook kind of fell due to the inquiry, it was still way back up here. Dow Jones, same. DJI. Same, we had this recovery. And NASDAQ. Same, this recovery. If you guys follow macro voices, they did say that, you know, you expect a W kind of correction, W-shaped correction before you go long. And so, I mean, I could go long here as well. I'm thinking about it, but I'm not yet quite convinced. Let's see what I want. I may go long at these levels, stop loss just below the last high, and hope I don't get taken out by another wick like this. So risk reward is about 1:2.5, which is not too bad, not too bad. But again, my conviction level is more for China, so I might do this instead. I think this conviction is much higher, even though I have to take a bit more of a wick. So still about 1:5 for just a general recovery. Only problem with China 50 is, of course, it's futures based, so it rolls every month. You have to be aware of that. But yeah, we might go long on this. Let's see how we go. Okay, what's next on our watch list? XRP, yes, I love XRP. Okay, I'm actually doing a paper on this, so I'm gonna show you guys. Let's see, XRP paper. So I have a draft of a paper that I'm planning on doing. It's still in process, and I have a valuation model as well. It's not complete, none of these are complete, but I plan on putting it up once I complete this, and I've been working very hard on this. That's why I've been so quiet for 2 weeks. I have a reason for being long XRP, and I think it's a very extremely misunderstood asset class. Its products are very misunderstood, more like. So I like this. I actually also like XLM. Not for the reasons that most people say, but I do like XLM as well. I'm thinking about this, but I'm not entirely convinced as well, because my main conviction for this is the D apps, the decentralized apps. because it's faster, more scalable. I think this is the way forward. But at the same time, I'm not convinced that people are going to switch over from Neo. They're going to switch over from EOS, or the big one is I don't believe they're going to switch over from Ethereum. So I'm not 100% convinced yet. But yeah, I do like XLM actually. Okay, Unicredit. I did this fantastic piece that you can find on Seeking Alpha. I like Unicredit because it has been so beaten up. So if you look at this, it doesn't look particularly interesting. It just looks like a range. But if you go to something like this, you're like, holy crap, 260 all the way down to $18. So this is a huge drop, and the reason for that is of course the pigs. There was this point of time where there was a lot of default, and this is still the case for Italy, but I've written an article on Seeking Alpha. I will publish this and put this in the notes. This is already public, I think, so you can go ahead and read this. So I believe that we can let this kind of run upwards. And look guys, worst case scenario, I'm going to lose out. Let's say I put a stop loss below this, so 1.5 position. Let's say we buy it here. Say the worst case is here. Really my best case is we head back up somewhere around here. So even like that, you're looking at 20:1 kind of return. So this is actually really good trade. I like it, and I think the fundamentals are turning up for it. Again, I don't like Euro, but I think Italy in general is gonna become a little bit better. That's because it's been beaten up so much. So I do like this. And the last one is this. Okay, dollar Swiss is really a play on the strength of the US dollar. Okay, I did go long somewhere around here. I sold out a little bit of a loss, and the reason for that is because of this wick. It was not this wick, sorry, that's wrong. Let's see. I sold out a little bit of a loss because, again, of the Italian elections. I felt I had too much riding on this one idea. So in order to manage my portfolio, I decided that I just want to come down the risk. I don't want to have too much correlated risk or too much correlated profits as well. So correlation in general. So I did sell out of this position at a slight loss, which is fine. It's like $30, so. Okay, and that's all I have on my watch list at the moment. So I'll update you guys on the rest of these. Oh, I do like CRISPR as well, but I do really like CRISPR. Actually, you know what guys, I may go long this as well. I've been reading a lot into the CRISPR technology, and the 3 stocks that I would want to, 2 of them are in the fund, so it's good enough for me. I might just go long on this as well. It's a good play on recovery. If anything, just a good play on recovery. Okay, let's see how we go here. Okay, thanks for listening guys. So wish you the best of luck with trading. Good luck. So I hope you liked that video. Do me a favor, like, comment, subscribe, or watch a video recommended by YouTube here, or watch one of my videos here. Thanks.